panel discussion has the following title: Pastoral Care, Theology, Divine Worship via the Internet. You spoke about respect during the liturgy, and I think that this is a challenge. Have we ever thought whether through the presence of the media, of television and radio, whether there is a certain skepticism about the presentation of the divine worship via the internet? So I would like you to comment on what Father Vasileios said. There is a problem. I had a virus this year and I had to stay at home. What I saw from TV, I was disappointed. I go to church every Sunday and during some celebrations. I was really disappointed from what I saw. Is the church the center of the parish? The church is the center of the area. Even a border church or the church of a monastery is the center of the area. And there people come together, congregate. And so I think that this is a personal relation. I'm also thinking that there are a lot of parishes today. There is a multitude of parishes today, and how can they get to know? How can the pastor know all the faithful people? Today, this is difficult. So we have here the comfort provided by the internet. We can communicate, we can disseminate the Sunday's liturgy through the TV, and this creates a lot of skepticism, I would say, because the picture is not only transmitted to the houses of the faithful of the weak, of those that cannot go to school, that cannot go to church, but the picture is also transmitted to atheists, to those that are contrary to the Word of God. So my question is, perhaps do we insult the sacrament itself? So we have the pastor who is who may not know the faithful, but the faithful may know him. And if the minister has worked in his parish, he may become a point of reference, and the faithful may know him. So we have the advantages and disadvantages. Reference has already been made to them. So could the broadcast of the Holy Liturgy on TV be interrupted after the reading of the Apostle and the Gospel and the preaching? Thus, the old tradition is followed, and on the other hand, we avoid the publicization of the sacrament to atheists, people of other religions. our participation, our physical participation in the sacrament means that we have to make an effort. So I wanted to ask this question as food for thought for our conference. Another point I want to mention, because reference is made to pastoral care via the internet, and we also speak about pastoral care on Sundays, many times our pastoral time is reduced to 3 hours on Sundays, and all the other liturgies are ignored. However, I think that those liturgies, evening liturgies, can be broadcast because all of this can become also a companionship to persons that work. If they read, they may listen to the liturgy, for example, at the same time. So I would be more prone to accept the broadcast of the other liturgies and not that of the Sundays. You have asked a lot of questions, but we open the questions. We don't solve them. The conference does not solve these questions.